Hey everyone, my name is Ross. I am a second year doctoral student in the Counselor of Education and Supervision program. I was the former president for the Neurofeedback Society. And yeah, I'll turn it over to Cerise.
Hi, I'm Cerise Edmonds. I am a senior in the master's program of clinical mental health counseling at UTSA, and I was the former treasurer and currently serve as co-chair for the 2021 Neurofeedback Conference.
And my name is Emily Surratt. I am also in the Master's Clinical Mental Health Program in my second year. I'm also the current president of the Neurofeedback Society.
Yay.
And our hope is with this video is just informative of what the Neurofeedback program at UTSA is and then how to navigate it.
So Ross, quick question. What is neurofeedback?
Yeah, so neurofeedback is an established therapeutic intervention that counselors and other helping professions are beginning to integrate into their specific practices. UTSA's counseling department is one of the few institutions in the United States that offers this specific type of training. This program is certified not only through, like our counseling program is CACREP certified, so that's the Council for Accreditation in Counseling Related Programs, and BCIA, so that's the Biofeedback Certification International Alliance. So neurofeedback is a form of biofeedback that uses operant conditioning to regulate specific brainwave activity. It's been used successfully with a large range of diagnoses, including depression, PTSD, anxiety and stress, sleep regulation. Right now, I'm in an office that works with autoimmune encephalitis and a lot of other different symptomologies. So really, neurofeedback encourages client engagement through real-time video or audio feedback based on their current brainwave activity and patterns. So Cerise, the classes that UTSA offers, are they hard?
Well, I don't think so, but the counseling department offers 3 courses that are specific to neurofeedback. So there's the intro to neurofeedback, and you have advanced 1 and 2. So the intro class is where students learn the basics of neurofeedback and just the basic understanding of the connection between brainwave patterns and frequencies within certain symptomologies. Also in the intro class, there's a lab portion, which I think is where you have the most fun. And this is where students learn how to properly connect the electrodes to their peers and themselves and run hypothetical sessions. So you become very familiar with the equipment, how to use it, and what it actually does. In the advanced 1 and 2 classes, students then begin to actually provide neurofeedback services to actual clients through the Sarabia Center. This includes conducting QEEGs to determine a client's neurofeedback protocol, and then using the remainder of the semester to see clients twice weekly. And this is when you actually administer the neurofeedback to the client. And as we talk about these classes, it sounds a bit overwhelming. I know the intro class is a very technical. It's got a lot of technicalities in regards to the vocabulary used in neurofeedback, the equipment used. However, the lab piece, as we mentioned, is very hands-on and a lot of fun. And you just continue to receive support from Dr. Jones, who's our neurofeedback director, and the doctoral and graduate level teaching assistants and volunteers that help him with his class. And so with that, Emily, I am curious to know, can you tell us, does neurofeedback hours count toward practicum and or internship? And if so, how does that work?
Absolutely. So the hours do sometimes change. Currently, what they are allowing is up to 50% of your practicum or internship hours can actually come from neurofeedback, which is really exciting for people who are trying to get their hours. Dr. Jones is able to sign off on your practicum hours sheet. You can get both direct and indirect hours that way. And then if you are an internship, you can actually list Dr. Jones as a secondary or third site supervisor, and he can actually sign your hours that way as well for internship, which makes it a really exciting opportunity. Especially, we know that there are times where your sites don't always guarantee your hours. That kind of alleviates it a lot for people.
That's awesome.
And now, Cerise, I was wondering, for students who see that there are 3 courses offered, is it mandatory to take all 3 of those courses? And then also it says that you can't take more than 2 classes of the 6973, which is neurofeedback is in. How does that work for students?
It's a really great question. So the 3 courses are not required technically. So although we offer all 3 courses, there are multiple benefits to taking all 3 classes. So for example, if you end up taking all 3, you fulfill the majority of your requirements for the BCIA certification that Ross mentioned earlier. And it actually prepares you to sit down for the certification exam. The 3 classes can easily be used with the 3 required electives that are already part of our degree plan. And so a lot of students don't know that we have 3 electives incorporated into our degree plan that we have to take. And so if you're looking for a certain specific course that you want to take, or if neurofeedback sounds interesting to you at all, I would suggest personally to try the intro class first. And if you find that this is something that you like and your passion ends up growing from taking the intro course and you want to start applying neurofeedback with actual clients through the Saravia Center, you definitely want to go into Advanced 1 and Advanced 2. And again, those will all count towards your degree plan. However, if you're looking for, if you've taken other courses that fulfill your elective, and you're looking for one more, I would highly suggest taking the Intro to Neurofeedback class, but definitely plan ahead because as you mentioned, Emily, you can use those hours to count towards practicum and internship. And so planning it out could be really beneficial to you so that you are not only getting meeting the credit hours that you need for your degree plan, but you're also getting those hours to fulfill practicum first and then internship.
So I think something to add on to that, if that's okay. So the way that the counseling department categorizes internship 1 and 2 in ASAP is that they're both under what is COU 6973. And so to take internship 2 or 3, and Emily may explain this a little better than me, but you would need to receive what is the word?
The waiver?
Yeah, a waiver from Christina or that department's administrator, just so you can enroll in the second time, so internship 2. So the first time you enroll in COU 6973 is going to be internship 1. The following semester, you would enroll in it again with the waiver from Christina for internship 2.
Yes, and Christina did say that what you can do is when you're taking the 3rd, which would be Advanced 2 Neurofeedback class, anytime in there, if you just email her, let her know that that is your 3rd selected elective, she can provide that waiver override, no problem. They really encourage people who want to take all 3 of those. You also get a lot of hours that count towards BCIA as well as your internship. And again, that BCIA is that certification to be a practicing neurofeedback clinician, which is really exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so as we wrap up, our goal with this video again was to help current neurofeedback students and then some counselors in training that are really that are thinking about taking these courses, just a broad overview of what the neurofeedback program is and just how to navigate it. So hopefully this video encourages you. I know all 3 of us would advocate for this intervention. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'll provide our email if you have any additional thoughts or questions. But we look forward to seeing you in the intro class and advanced classes.